Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Cryptocurrency Pro Chart. We're looking at Trump coin versus USD. This exchange right here is on Gate.io. Gate.io. On this screen here right now, it reached all-time highs at $76. And now it's at its low at $60. It's getting dumped. On this chart here, Gate.io, that's a 10-minute chart. And we're looking at this chart here is on OKX. OKX, where you can see the volume. It's the sellers are in this exchange here at $60. So both exchanges is not too far off. And this chart here, we're looking on a 5-minute chart. Is this coin, is Trump coin going to pump? Or is it going to dump? What's going on, folks, with this coin? Welcome back to Cryptocurrency Watch Group. We're live, finally live. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, watching Trump coin, USD. All-time high was $76. Now you can see it's selling off right now. It's $60. Be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Hang tight. Let's see what's going on with this pump and dump. All right, this exchange right here, or where this token's at, it's on OKX. This other exchange right here, once again, this exchange here is on Gate.io. Gate.io. And you can see they're pretty much close in value, $60, and 5-minute chart, you can see the sell-off right now. All-time high, $76. You can see. So you can say $76 is the resistance for this Trump coin, and it's selling off. You can see where the selling pressure is. The coin did get pumped. There's no doubt about it. You can see right back here where it started off yesterday. Right here, it started off. Holy cow. Start off right around $16. I thought it was less. Well, maybe this just got on this exchange at $60. It was less than $16. What I saw it on the post, like, I don't remember how much less, but it was less. And this one right here, this exchange is XKOX. OKX. See where the sell-off is coming right now. This exchange is having a lot of volume of this exchange. we're going to do some TA on this chart, see what's going on this Trump coin. Like I said, folks, this chart right here is on Gate.io exchange. We have the other exchange open at OKX. We'll see what's going on. You can see right now from all-time highs. It already lost 26% of its value already. 26% of its value already lost on this official Trump coin. 26%, folks. Holy cow, it's getting dumped as we speak. As you can see. So we have the resistance on this exchange at $82 as existence, for existence, $82. You can see right now the sell-off is happening. It's on a downtrend. For all you folks who's invested on this coin, you need to break above this blue line to get the bullish momentum. Right now, you're going downwards. It's on a downtrend, folks. On the downtrend. We'll need to break this blue line. This chart here is a 5-minute chart, so breaking this blue line could happen within the next 20 minutes. Could happen, but right now we have the sellers are in the market. Can't believe that this coin is out. I can't believe I'm going live. First time on this coin. It's amazing. Be right back, folks. Hang tight. I'll bring you over to the next chart over here, right below. OKX. This is a 5-minute chart, folks. You can see descending triangle, descending trumpet, the trumpet to go with the Trump. So on this exchange or platform, we need to stay above this blue line. We don't want to follow it, which So far, we're following this line. So we're making lower lows. And you can see the selling pressure's here. It's coming. $59. $59. While Gate.io has it at $60 right now. Well, just Gate.io just dropped down to $59. So the selling pressure is in. People are cashing out. Cashing out. Amazing. And here's your Gate.io. This is a 10-minute chart, folks. 10 minutes. Over here, you can see the selling pressure here. It already lost 20% of its value already. 20%. That's a lot. That's a lot. And let's go to, here's the other exchange, OKX platform. And you can see from the all-time highs to the lows here, it lost 32% of its value already. 32% from its all-time highs at $82 on this platform. $82. 32%. Wow. Within 24 hours, folks. 24 hours. Not even 24 hours. Probably, who knows? It's nuts. What's going on here, you know? I just can't believe my eyes that this is happening. It's amazing. I'm lost of words. What the hell is going on? I'm telling you one thing. When this orange guy gets in office, Bitcoin is going to pump. There's no doubt about it. Bitcoin's going to pump. I'm going to show you what I have for Bitcoin for next week. Hang tight. And right over here, you can see we have Bitcoin right here. Bitcoin on the one-day chart. One-day chart. You can see where it's in this triangle, bullish momentum, and you can see where we're tagging right now at 105. 105. We need to break out of this triangle, this upper trend line here, break out and get through this resistance line at 108. We break through the resistance line 108, we can see Bitcoin going up all the way to 127. And right now, Bitcoin been steady at 104. Been steady at 104. We'll see what happens in a few hours with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's going to pump and break through this channel today, we'll keep you posted on this, as well as this Trump coin. This Trump pump and dump Trump, which are right now on OKX, already lost 32.79% of its value already, and it's coming back down, as you guys can see. It's a sell-off side. It needs to hold this bottom trend line to stay bullish, to give it a fighting chance. If it breaks this, it's going to spiral out of control, all the way down, all the way down. It might all come down to $12. Oh, it gotta be a shame for the people who got in. The people who got in on the top at $82. That's going to be a shame. They're going to hold the bag up there. And we're just looking at Bitcoin right now. You can see Bitcoin, it's just hanging tight there, undecided with the bears and the bulls. The bears and the bulls. Undecided at this time. At this time, folks. Excuse me. And this is what we don't want to see. We don't want to see it breaking the bottom trend line, which right now it's falling through the bottom trend line. And this is, remind you one more time, this is a 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart. We want to see it above that bottom trend line, because it goes below that bottom trend line, it could spiral out of control. Right now, it lost 32.79 of its value. And let's see if it's going to break its all-time lows. They're trying to pump it. People are coming in, trying to keep the coin alive. They're trying to keep it alive. It's at $57. You can see they're trying to keep it alive, but people are just selling it. There you go, the sellers coming in. You know, they're pushing it down. They can't bring it up there. There's not enough buyers in this coin to support this coin to push this coin back up. Right now, you can see we're at $56. $56. It's going to lose more than 32% of its value today, folks. It's going to lose it. And right now, buyers are trying to keep this coin alive. And it's almost back down to 30% lost value. And you can see the people are just dumping it. There's not enough buyers. Like I said previously, not enough buyers to keep this coin alive. See over here, Gate IO above 26% value, and it's less than that already. It's at 27% lost value for this coin. Holy cow. Holy Toledos, folks. Yes, sirree. They're trying to keep this coin alive. They're trying to keep this coin alive. And they're having a hard time. You can see where the buyers are trying to come in, but it's still getting knocked down. Every time the buyers are trying to get in here, it's getting knocked down. Getting knocked down. It's on its bottom trend line. Almost broke the bottom trend line. As soon as it breaks its bottom trend line, I just can see it just going out of control. $32. $32. Does have support. Does have support right here. Before it took off. It does have support right here. Before it took off to $82. Does have support at $44.73. 73 cents. How do you get 73 cents out of this? And you can see the sellers are in. People are just dumping off. They're making the profits. Everybody that got in, they got in way back here, even less than this. Let me see when this coin came out, what was the value of this coin? I thought it was like $3 or $4 or something like that. Let me see the value.
the pleasure of sitting right next to you, got to hear how smart you are, and your analogies were just incredible. And people don't understand how bright and how hardworking you are. And I sincerely mean that. And it's just a pleasure to do this with you. So don't screw up.
I guess not. I better not with that kind of introduction. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all that. And I've learned a lot from you and learned things that are probably more financially valuable, on that side. So thank you very much. I appreciate all those times, and I'm still glad we're interacting all these things. So what would you like to
Let's start
look
with
at to start with?
SPY because
Yeah.
this is today was critical. A lot to go over. So I don't
Yeah.
see your chart yet,
It's going to be there.
but it kind of looks like this. It goes up, comes down, up a little. Okay, there we go. All right. So today was critical. We were able to get back above the 50-day on SPY. Now I know when you look at that bar and we closed mid-range cent, that's the way I like to look at on there. You could see it round out. That would just be helpful. Then we can go on.
And you can see the buyers are trying to keep the coin alive, but Candace can't hold it, staying above the downward trend line. Needs to hold this trend line so it doesn't spiral out of control, but it could slowly but surely make its way down to $44. $44. It looks like when this coin came out yesterday, it was selling for a few cents, and it skyrocketed all the way up to $14 and some change within minutes. Within minutes, up to $14. And it reached all-time highs, at least on OKX, at $82. $82. Gate.io hit all-time highs at $76.74. And right now, there's dumping off. People who bought in at 14 cents or 5 cents, whatever this coin came out, they're making their money. They're selling off, collecting their profits. It's unknown who's doing the dumping, but the coin is selling off as we're live on this type of coin. It's like I said before, this is unheard of. A cryptocurrency that just a few months ago the SEC was against cryptocurrency, had a lawsuit against Ripple, and now all of a sudden government changed, everything changed for the crypto community, which is great for all of us. But we get something like this. This is a coin that just came out, and now it's rated number 18 on CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap. Let me show you the CoinMarketCap here. Rated 18. It's nuts. Here's CoinMarketCap right here. And you can see, where is this coin? Official Trump coin. I don't know if I'm off the screen here or if you guys can see it. Let me adjust it a little bit for you. All right, you see, I hope you guys can see it now. It just fell off the screen, and you can see right here, official Trump coin, $56.33.40 now. This is on CoinMarketCap, rated number 18, not even 24 hours, and it's rated at 18. It's $11 billion in market cap right now. 11 billion. It's going to surpass Shiba Inu. Shiba. It's going to pass Shiba at 12 billion. Shiba been around for 5 years, 6 years. And this is ridiculous, folks. This is crazy. It's crazy. And here's Stellar. Here's Stellar, folks. Wait for it. It's Stellar's at 46 cents. 46 cents. This is nuts. I just can't believe it. Right now, we're on Gate.io 10-minute chart. This is a 10-minute chart. Let's go back down to the 5-minute chart. See what's going down over here. On the 5-minute chart, OKX is trying to veer away from this blue line. That's what we want to see to keep the momentum up there. And you can see where buyers are trying to push it up right now. It's battling between $58 and $57 a coin. Can it hold and start moving back up for the people? For the people who bought at the top at $82 on this exchange, this platform. This is just I don't know what to say. I just cannot believe it. I cannot believe that this is happening in the cryptocurrency space. It's blowing. Everybody's, a lot of people in the crypto community is confused about this. Like, what the hell's going on? I thought the SEC was against cryptocurrency, which it was. The new administration didn't take over yet until tomorrow, the 20th. But we're having this on the Biden administration. This is happening on Biden's watch. I think Biden should step in and do something about this. He should. He's still, the guy in the office. I just can't believe it. Go look at Bitcoin in a little bit, see how Bitcoin's reacting to this news, and you can see we're at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's still holding at 104 for Bitcoin. You can see the resistance line at 108 for Bitcoin. 108. We need to blow through 108. We get through 108. The pop has started. We got our target price for Bitcoin at 127. 127. The goal is to reach 138 for a Bitcoin. 138 for Bitcoin. And Bitcoin's holding steady, still at 104. Just got to 105 now. 105. So Bitcoin is pumping as well on the Sunday. As we get back to Trump's coin here. Trump's coin right now, it already lost 27% of its value. Well, let's see. Where is it? 28% now lost today.
up only. But this has been on Trump's account for over 7 hours now. It was on X. It was also on Truth Social at the same time. And there's been posts since then. So he's had these other posts that have come out, 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago, and then 7 hours ago, he posted this one. So there has been posts since on his both X account and his Truth Social account. So it leads me to believe that this is real. Usually if someone was hacked, especially the incoming president of the United States, if they were hacked, they would be shutting this down immediately if this was not real, especially because there is a ball going on right now. So a lot of people thought, hey, there's the inauguration ball going on a Friday night in America. Elon Musk is next to Trump. And so obviously they wouldn't let this happen, or maybe they are too busy to let this, to notice that this was going on Twitter. But there's an entire team of people behind, Trump's Twitter and actually actively monitoring it, even if they're not tweeting. So the fact that this has sat up there for over 7 hours now, the fact that it's both on Truth Social as well, and the fact that it's also highly liquid, like they put a lot of money into this coin. It's not just like they put $1,000 into the liquidity pool. They put over $40 million into this pool. So there's a lot of money behind this. Now, I will say real quick, I don't know if this is 100% real at the time the story is still developing, so I want to get this out to you right now. But the coin is moving so fast. As I've started to shoot this, the coin has gone up, a couple $1 billion in market cap. So I want to get this out quick. I don't know if it's 100% true right now, so make sure to do your own research because this is going to be a very volatile coin. It's been up only, so I imagine at some point there will be selling and it will wreck a lot of people. So be very careful. I don't own any of these coins myself. I don't plan to buy it, especially at this level right here. I think we probably do come back down to at least $11 billion, but it's hard to say with meme coins, especially the new incoming.
In a while, I believe you've been quite poorly.
I have been.
It's not the coronavirus, is it?
No, it's the post-Brexit blues virus.
Oh, yes, struck us all.
But
Yeah.
just enjoy the ride for now.
Yeah. And he's really upset because everyone will be doing other things rather than watching the defence. Yeah. Well, apparently Trump's ratings are up 6 points since October. They're now at 44% approval, which is still only 44% approval, but unbelievable that 44% approve of this man.
That is a lot.
That's a shitload of idiots, isn't it?
It is a lot.
That's millions of idiots.
Yeah.
You imagine actually admitting to that. I approve of him. What he's doing is good. Like, what? Fuck me, are you serious? You'd think like the pollsters are just like, are you joking me? You approve. Yeah. I couldn't keep my mouth shut. Not that I'm ever going to be a pollster, but... So, where would you say, out of 100 approval rating? What would you say to that?
I'm gonna have to go with 94.
Yeah.
What?
Because he hasn't shot anyone yet. That would take it to the 100.
I see that his defamation lawsuit against the sexual assault allegation has been
It's ridiculous. Let me just go ahead and pivot you guys around here and we'll take a look. All right, so as you guys can now see my screen here in a little different way than the normal shows, we can see the Trump coin launched today. This thing is sitting at a $9 billion market cap literally within a couple hours. This thing has been nothing but an up only chart. And I'm gonna go over what are the implications of this? What can you do in these instances? Because what I'm gonna say to you right now is very important because there's a lot of ways to make money on meme coins, okay? Obviously, if you bought this coin down here, like let's just say you even bought at 500K or a 500 mil, you're still up like 17x on this coin right now. Like even a little bit late into this token, like 500 mil, a bill, 2 bill, you're still up pretty substantially on this coin. But I think it's also important, there are other ways to cook on this token. So let's jump into that. Full disclosure, I was able to get a position on this token around $350 million. I put 50 SOL into this coin. And before anyone knew it was real, it's been a crazy few hours. We to jump into these plays collectively and be able to share these. And I got into this coin around about 300 and I will say 370 million market cap. So at current levels, that is up 2,340%. I put 50 SOL into this position. So an absolute huge trade here, which once again, we can at least go over the process in these types of videos, which I think is super important. And I'm gonna do a full Meteora tutorial after this as well on guys. So as you can see here, the Trump SOL pool, there's $23 million in total value locked already in this coin. As you can see here, there has already been $10.7 million paid out in the Trump SOL pool. So what I did, I took a big portion of my spot bag. Once again, like I said, I put 50 SOL in. I'm up substantially, probably a 20x on that bag. But at this point in time, I'm looking at the liquidity pool as a big opportunity. So I put a good amount of my size here from my Trump bag and a big Solana position into the LP. And I've actually
Welcome back to the Void. This is not how I wanted to start my 2025. Let me tell you that right now. Here's the tweet. My new Donald Trump official meme is here. It's time to celebrate everything we stand for. Winning. Join my very special Trump community. Get your Trump now. Go to gettrumpmemes.com. When you go there, you join the Trump meme, which is buying something and hoping it goes up in value. Currently, that stands at a $13 billion market cap because nothing matters, which, you know, is great. I think that's cool. I think that's awesome. In addition, $12 million has been made in fees already just on the trading volume, which is over $1 billion so far. And I think that's even better. I'm joking. I don't even know. I'm speechless, actually. I don't know what to say. It's historic in its stupidity. It's historic in its grift. The level of scam here to use the days before your presidency, your inauguration, to use that as a hype project for the meme. Like, did this guy want to do the presidency the second time, or was this the meme coin hype plan? We're 2 days away, okay? Understand, we are 2 days away from an inauguration. I mean, should he be writing a speech? He's launching a meme coin. Okay, that's the start of it. That's the start of the grift. Then you have to understand that the Trump meme coin, which has no value, no intrinsic value, 80% is owned by the Trump camp. Only 20% goes to the public. 10% went to the liquidity pool, and 10% went to the public allocation.
There you go. So 80%, they have it in their back pocket. 80% of the tokens in their back pocket. That's why we're seeing this sell-off right over here right now. They're selling off, collecting some of their profits that when they got in way down there, $4 a coin. And you can see the sell-off is still continuing. 32% still. We're still at 32% of sell-off of this coin. See how much lower will we go today on the Sunday? Like I said, it has to stay in this trumpet here. I'll make this trumpet a little bigger. It has to stay in this trumpet. If it falls out of this trumpet, we can see it spiraling out of control here. Let's listen, see what this guy has to say.
Here's the rest of it. This is their website, gettrumpmemes.com. And yes, I've thought at first this was a hack. I was like, there's no way this could be true. They also have a, Donald Trump Truth Social post about it. Phantom Wallet has, verified it. I hope to everything that I will wake up and find I've been deepfaked. Let me just say that for the record. If this is wrong, and this is just sort of an initial reaction thing, I will do a follow-up if there's more details that come out. I mean, it seems like a straightforward grift to me. But I hope that I'm wrong. But at least at first glance, it appears to be what it looks like, which is a former president about to be president using the hype of their campaign to launch. I mean, it's so insane. I mean, it's funny in its insanity, but it's also gross in how cynical it really is. I mean, you have to understand, most of the people who actually buy this, like sincerely buy this, are like diehard DGen crypto heads who might make some money because they spend all day on Dex Screener looking for coins, and they caught this at 100K, or they caught this at 10 million, and now it's 13 billion, right? They're going to make money. Most people who this is actually targeted at, which is normies, who go, what's a Solana? What's I just learned about what Bitcoin was. What's a smart contract? Can I buy it with a credit card? Like, the people buying this with a credit card? Roasted, dude. Game over. Obliterated.
You can imagine how many people are putting this on the credit card while the credit card is up in the trillions of dollars in delinquencies. And imagine Visa, MasterCard, you put it on that credit card to buy this Dogecoin, this Trump coin. The credit card's already in delinquencies, like I said, over $1 trillion. They're gonna be, the credit cards might go even bankrupt because of this.
You're gone. You're done. You're never gonna. And then, by the way, of course, the third group, besides the snipers, the people, the degens who are looking for this, who are going to make money, the public's going to get wrecked, and then the other people are going to make money, as obviously the people who are going to make the most money are the insiders. Number one, the part of the Trump camp that
That's right. Insiders is making money, as you can see on this 10-minute chart. Gate.io. It already sold off 28% already. 28% this morning. So sell-off is here. You can see it's in this descending channel here. Looking for a breakout. Hopefully to the upside for everybody that got in at $76 or on OKX at $80, $82. $82. Oh my God.
Knew this was coming out, knew the contract address, who got it right when it launched, right? Obviously. The other people who are going to make money are the insiders who are going to get the rest of this 80%. So basically, Trump launched this through CIC Digital, who I think he launched his other NFTs with. According to this article by ABC, CIC Digital is fully owned by the Donald Trump Revocable Trust. So it's kind of unclear exactly, like, is he getting paid a licensing deal for this? Is he just one of the guys? It's not that clear. But let's just break down, because I think that's kind of intentional that it's not that clear. Here's the creators. Here's the allocation. So there's 6 groups who are getting the rest of the 80%.
So he's going to break down to 6 groups and doesn't give any names out. Just says creators, CIC Digital 3, Digital 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And each one has different payouts when they expect a payout, when their token is unlocked. Listen to this. This is ridiculous.
And they're all labeled very obscurely, like it's just, creators in CIC Digital 1, CIC Digital 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. That's all the description we get, at least on this page. And you can see that they're not locked up at the start. They have a 3 to 12 month lockup duration, depending on the group. And basically, they unlock over 24 months. That's the punchline. So over 3 years, all of this will be unlocked. This token will be diluted by the rest of that 80%. What I think is so cynical about this.
So 80% will be diluted. It'll be just right down here when they dump it. It'll be just like this green candle. It'll be one solid red candle all the way down. Within 3 years. Within 3 years, I mean, we can still see a sell-off like this within weeks or even months. But right now, you can see the value today on OKX is 32%. Lost value from all-time highs at $82 on this exchange. And as they're trying to keep this coin alive, like I said, it's in this trumpet here. If it breaks this bottom trend line here, we can see it spiraling out of control. It does have support at $44 for you folks who's holding up at the top, even up here at $70. $76. You might be holding those bags for a long time, but we do have support at $44. Let's go see what he has, finish up what he has to say.
Is that it's going to fully vest during the presidency. So it's like there's no way that they're not going to get millions of dollars out of this. They're going to extract so much value from the Trump base and degens, of course, but it's insane. It's like going to be the historic grift. I honestly can't believe it. I'm like waiting for someone. Is somebody going to stop this? Like, is this allowed? But yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm with him. I'm surprised that they're letting this go, the SEC. I mean, it clearly is a token or a coin. It's on Coin Market Cap, listed as a token. Yeah, nobody wants to do anything about it because when you have power and you have money, you can get away with a lot of things, folks. Get away with a lot of things. Money talks.
No, it's insane. I mean, how could this not, like, how do you expect people to lose interest in a coin when the guy is running the free world? And that's not an endorsement because the coin is going to be sold by insiders. But it's like, I saw a tweet that I was just like, yes. Somebody goes, crime is legal. And that's how I kind of felt about that. I was like, that's how it feels right now. I mean, to say it's a conflict of interest is like, you know, insulting all the people who've had conflicts of interest before. It's so crazy to use the presidency in this manner to pump a meme coin to enrich yourself, insiders, and basically everyone but your standard base, right? Because the standard Trump guy and girl, they aren't like crypto people. You know, maybe a little bit. Like a part of his base has become crypto people because of this new crypto turnaround he's done in the last few years. But besides those people who've already gotten the coin, before you watch this thing, they already got the coin. It's a disaster. It's a disaster for most of his supporters. And that's what is like the grossest part of this whole thing is like, you're not only doing the world dirty, your own fans are gonna.
That's right. Your own supporters, you're screwing them. You're screwing them. And right now, it's telling in the charts right here. When they got it at $82, whoever bought the top out, they already lost 32% of the value. 32% of the value, whoever bought at the top here. Even over here at $76. You know, we're at $59, $60 almost. And it's coming down. Coming down. There's a lot of people who's going to get screwed on this. Hate to say it.
Are gonna get wrecked on this. Look, obviously the website gives the old boilerplate, like we make no promises the Trump meme will increase in value or maintain the same value you paid as the amount you paid to purchase same.
So they're basically saying if you bought it at $82, you bought it at $76, you bought it at the top, you can't hold us responsibility for this. It's your own fault. And someone's asking, will it hit at $100? I don't see it hitting $100 at all. I don't see it. Right now, you can see the sell-off is happening right now, and it's coming down. I don't see $100. The charts are not saying nothing but $100 right now.
Misspelled that. Nice. This totally wasn't thrown together last minute, guys. Last minute to take advantage of this incoming inauguration of the president of the free world. The Trump meme website states that it is not political and has nothing to do with any political campaign or political office or government agency. Honestly, I think they're going to backtrack on this one. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, there's no way they fully embrace this. It's too insane. They're going to pretend that they weren't like behind this. They're going to, I don't know what they're going to do, actually. I don't know. Every time I think it's like, it's gone too far, it's like, it's so insane because Trump was like, you know, doing this whole crypto thing. I know people are going to say, oh, he's been.
Seems like all of us, we're lost of what's going on in the crypto space. Why is he doing this? What the hell is going on? The man doesn't need money. The orange man has money, but what the hell? what the hell is all this? Who are you trying to prove? You trying to prove the community that your coin is better than any other coin that's out there? Right now, on CoinMarketCap, this Trump coin is rated number 18 on CoinMarketCap. Rated 18.
In crypto for a little bit, he was still pretending to be like on the sort of like, oh, we're trying to be utility side of things. He was doing like NFTs for the art, you know. You remember the AI generated, or it looks like AI generated thing where Trump's like ripped and like in the Superman outfit, super cringe. And then he did the World Liberty Financial where they were going to do a fork of Aave. They were just at least saying that it was going to have utility, even if there wasn't any. What I find interesting about this is like, it's just, you can't even pretend that this is doing something. The distribution also, you have to understand, guys. I know some of you who watch this maybe aren't crypto people. This distribution is like insane. The crypto people are going to get behind this because they're sycophants who want to suck up so that the government is going to help them, because they've been like kicked by the government for a while. So they're just going to suck up to power because they need regulators to be on their side. So you'll see a lot of crypto people be like, oh, 80%, that's fine. That's not normal. It's not. Maybe for like a layer 1 token where there's going to be like a ton of development work, then monetizing the back end supports development work for years to come. This is a meme coin. There's no development work to be done after this.
That's right. No development work whatsoever. It's just a meme coin. It's just like a Doge coin. There's no value of this coin. There's no purpose of it. There's no purpose of it. And it's the same thing with this Trump coin. There's no value behind this coin. There's no reason. Well, there's only one reason if you're getting into this coin, to buy it low and sell it high for a profit. But right now, like I said earlier in this stream, it already was pumped in the beginning. So everybody who got into this coin, they probably got into it right around $14. And they probably rolled it up all the way up to $82. And you could see when it hit the $82 on this other screen. On this other screen, you can see where it hit $82 up here. Like the sell-off happened, and people are just dumped. So this is where all the people bought right around $7, $4. They dumped it here. Now it got pumped out up again to right around $77. And that's where these folks and the rest of these folks are selling off right now. And that's where the sell-off is happening right now. People are taking their profits.
It's done. They're just rent-seeking 80% of the value of this thing. And it's a zero-sum game. So think about it. It's a zero-sum game where the last person holding the dollar loses, and they're taking 80% of the value. Need I say more? For no reason. For no reason. There's not a justification like, hey guys, we're going to like develop it for years. No. They're not even pretending to have a development plan in place. At least with World Liberty Financial, they were pretending. They had they were like, oh, we're going to develop this for years to come. Just kidding. Let's launch on Solana. All right. Well, look, I'll probably follow up about this later. I'm tired for a lot of reasons, but what a start to the year. I don't know, man. Can we just reset this? Insane. Like I said, I hope it turns out I'm wrong. But I don't think I am. My final question, which I just don't have answered, is just who these groups are, the creators and CIC Digital. If I had to guess, The guys who are going to unlock first, which means after 3 months, are going to be the Trump, like the closest inner circle, and then everyone will unlock after that. You can expect that the price of Trump coin is going to catastrophically fall once that unlock starts to happen. All right, that's basically it.
Crazy stuff is happening right now actually in the crypto market. Donald Trump releases his own meme coin on top of Solana. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what this means for the crypto space. Is it real or is it fake? We will talk about everything right now. And I do want to urge you, dear ladies and gentlemen, not only smash up the like, share this video with your friends. We need to get the word out here about this topic because it has severe implications on the whole crypto market as a whole. Let's talk about that. And I mean, you guys have seen it probably a few hours ago. He was posting, my new Trump official meme is here on his Twitter account. This post is still up, right? People are saying this is fake. But why is it up for so many hours? It's time to celebrate everything we stand for, winning. Like, literally, you go in there, and I think now the price is already higher than when I made this screenshot, $9. It is already in the top 100. I think it's already now in the top 50 with a market cap of 1.5 billion, a fully diluted valuation of 9 billion, probably already higher by now. So this is crazy. First of all, let's assume that this whole scenario is real, that this is a Trump meme coin officially on the Solana blockchain. Then yes, this is extremely bullish for Solana. This is extremely legitimizing the legitimacy of the whole crypto space as a whole, specifically for Solana and other US-based cryptocurrencies like XRP and so on. That's for sure. If this is a fake, this is a huge security concern. Why can this account be hacked? And why can a post like this stay up, right? I think it's very unlikely that it's fake. Still possible, right? We need to leave this window open, but it's very unlikely that it's a fake. If it is a fake, it's gonna be one of the biggest cyber crimes in history, of course, if he really got hacked, and a very, very big security concern worldwide, because if the account of Donald Trump can be hacked just like that and the post can stay open, anything could be posted, and that would be really, really big in terms of a security concern. So now, I think this is just unlikely, right? Now, how am I playing this, right? Whether you want to buy this meme coin or not, okay, but your decision. I like to play big numbers, of course, usually. So if I would ape into that meme coin, yeah, maybe
crypto is here. This is an actual headline. Trump launches meme coin just like Hawk-Tuah Girl days before inauguration. Now, if you don't know what a meme coin is or Hawk-Tuah Girl, who she is, consider yourself lucky because basically this is just all scams. Put long story short, this is a Trump crypto scam. This is 13 hours ago, right before inauguration. This is what he's tweeting out. It says, "My new official Trump meme is here. It's time to celebrate everything we stand for. Winning. Join my very special Trump community. Get your Trump now. Go to gettrumpmemes.com. Have fun." And then he's got a picture of fight, and slimmed himself down in the picture, and that's Donald Trump. It doesn't take that much investigation to figure out this is a scam, and already know it's Trump. It's crypto, obviously going to be a scam, right? But people, who are in the crypto world, do want to look into this stuff. Where's the money going? These kind of things. Another headline, Trump appears to have launched a meme coin. I'll read it. It says, skeptics highlighted by Decrypt and Cointelegraph. So these are the crypto publications. They got people looking into this stuff. Last night pointed to several red flags, right? Not just one, several red flags, such as the millions of dollars seeding the project came from Binance and Gate, which only serve overseas customers. So basically, the people who start this thing and get in early are coming from outside of the USA. Again, this is before inauguration. Essentially, you're talking about foreign money to make Trump rich before his inauguration. So I'm sure there's some sort of bribes going on. I'm sure there's some sort of other reason too why Trump needs the money. And this is something I've been wondering, quite a lot. If you guys have been following this and we track these stories, the Trump team said that they're not going to take money from foreign governments. That's what they said officially. But it didn't rule out private foreign entities, so companies or whatever, or theoretically maybe wealth funds from other countries. This is foreign money, though. The coin's website credits the project the same group behind Trump's NFTs, noted by Cointelegraph. And this is the people were kind of worried, or not, weren't a word right word. Concerned is this like Trump's account been hacked, because it just seems such an obvious scam. And sometimes this will happen to where your account on Twitter will get hacked, and you'll end up promoting a bunch of crypto things or whatever. But it evidently everyone keeps saying it appears to be real. Trump is promoting a pump and dump. It's based on Solana meme coin, if you guys know what that crap is. This is what Trump has been doing lately. His last few tweets. So the last one was the meme coin tweet. Then we had the fake AI deep fake thing of him and Obama. And so basically what you can do, you can use AI these days, artificial intelligence, to mimic people's voices and then basically just make stuff up. So he did that with him and Obama. Trump also recently tweeted out, members of Congress are getting to work on one powerful bill that will bring our country back. So basically what he wants to do, he wants to put all his policy proposals into just one bill, pass it all at once, right? That's the idea. Just pass everything all at once, I guess day one. And then he has this weird tweet on January 3rd, tweeting himself, Trump was right about everything, like talking about yourself in the third person. And it seems like a Seinfeld episode of like, Jimmy was right. It's like, and for all we know, I don't know, Trump sits around his office talking about himself in the third person. I don't know. It's weird. This is the actual website from the Trump meme, the only official Trump meme. Join the Trump community. This is history making. You read the fine print of this stuff, and you guys already know it's a scam, but I just want to show you, like, literally this is what they're saying. Trump memes are intended to function as an expression of support for and engagement with the ideals and beliefs by the symbol $Trump, what? And the associated artwork, and are not intended or subject to be of investment opportunity, investment contract, or security of any type. So literally they're telling you officially this is not an investment, not a security of any type. Like this is like basically legalized language of saying, hey, this is an official pump and dump. Also says here, this is not political. It has nothing to do with any political campaign or any political office or government agency. Okay. So I guess this is just officially to get Trump rich. Is that what that is? What? And on top of that, and I want to put this into context of sort of who he's working with, and we're talking about Elon Musk. Elon Musk these days is now tweeting out from MAGA to MEGA, make Europe great again. So I guess officially now that, and if you don't know, Elon Musk is going to give a speech at the inauguration that was just announced on Fox News. I told you guys about that last video. So now I guess officially he wants to get more heavily involved in Europe, and Trump is, raising money to do whatever they plan. And I've noticed a really obvious, how can I say, we'll just say obvious turn in the stuff that Musk, that's right, Elon Musk is tweeting out. I'll be really blunt. It's just really racist stuff, and from the mustache party kind of stuff. So, for example, this is the kind of thing, and I think this might actually be a real person. It looks like a CGI kind of person, but I think it's a real person actually. Musk is retweeting this person named Eva. Eva says, I am European and I am proud. We have to reject the lies we are told who we are and who we should be. Make Europe great again. So I think you kind of know the kind of stuff that these people say, and then it's always the same things. The dark people are gonna hurt you, and she tweets out an AI picture. Dark people are gonna hurt you, kind of stuff. Yeah, he wants to get more involved in Europe. Musk was also tweeting out whatever this account was, Cremu or something like that. You look it up, it's basically the same stuff that he does a lot. It's sort of fake articles in a way, written by, this one is written by James Shirk, who is one of the Trump people, right? So these aren't like from, journalists or anything, it's just by Trump people writing stuff. And then this kind of account that Musk is promoting also promotes stuff like this that says, the countries that Germans feel are most similar to Germany. So there's that. So mustache party kind of things. I think you guys can figure out where this is going. Musk has also been tweeting out these sort of things. This is just a few hours ago, 8 hours ago, that we need more white babies in the world, right? That kind of stuff. And it's, I don't try to say this like overtly what's going on here, but it's so obvious. That's why I just show you guys the evidence of who these people are. They are grifters, pump and dumpers, and frankly racist. It's, you can literally just see right there. I understand that for some people that's a positive thing, this kind of stuff, and you do you, but this is the world that we live in.
That's definitely right. This is the world we really live in. You can see it right here. This coin, this Trump coin already. I just can't. I'm lost for words. Right now, it lost value today of 22%. They're trying to pump it up. Someone's trying to pump it up to bring it back up. But right now, 28. I gotta change this. This is 28% of the value. Not even 22. It used to be 22. Now it's 28%. There you go. That's the correct amount. 28% lost value. You could see in this channel where it bounced back up, going to hit the support. If we could break out of here, we could probably retest $76. Let's get back into what this guy has to say.
Where, because Trump and Musk are going to be president, co-presidents or first buddies, however you want to say it, they're figuring out ways to basically bankrupt America and destroy the country. This is I talked about this in the last video because I have to describe like how they're doing it. Headline: Trump team plans wealth fund revamp for federal agency. Basically what it is they're going to use all the tariffs that Trump is proposing, right? And they want to pass all this stuff in one bill. They're going to take that tariff money and basically funnel it to Musk and his companies and whatever, right? That's essentially what it's about. And maybe they'll figure out a way to get to Trump in some way. Because someone asked, why would you need to create a new agency? And this was the, what are they calling it? The External Revenue Service. It's just so you can funnel money to yourself more easily, opposed to using, the customs agents that you normally would use. The other thing that I was thinking about as well, is there any connection to the TikTok ban that's coming up? Because there's been rumored reports that, they're trying to get Musk to buy this thing. So maybe the money's coming in from foreign countries. This is just speculation. I'm just saying, some of the things that they could do. Yeah, but if you're trying to figure out a way to get Musk the money to buy TikTok, so then you can control more of our social media platforms and spread whatever stuff that you want to spread, that would be one way. Because you have to figure out ways to finance these deals. The other way would be with the whole pumping up crypto thing. or you just put it on your bank account because you have a bunch of debts. Musk does owe money to people on the Twitter deal, but this is something that we're seeing in sort of a realignment of the world. For example, this came out. EU Mexico ink new trade deal as Trump presidency looms. So as Trump and Musk
Service, DHS, and local Metropolitan Police doing an outstanding job with crowd control. But here's the funny thing about these big crowds at MAGA rallies: everyone's so kind and courteous.
Oh, I have never met anybody at a Trump rally that that was rude. Everybody is so nice to everybody, and all the Trump rallies that I've been to, this is my 11th one, and every single one of them. I've met Trump rallies, people at Trump rallies. I still keep in contact. Even from 2016, my Trump rallies in that I have friends with in Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, Allentown. The last one, I met a friend. He's up here with me right now.
So many great rallies happening in the Commonwealth. And sir, where are you from?
Lewistown, Pennsylvania. It's about 60 miles west of Lewistown, 60 miles west of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
And what would have happened to Pennsylvania as a whole? We know natural gas, fracking, really so many great industries there, including steel mills and precious factories, perhaps would have finally gone under a potential presidency of Kamala Harris.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about it. This state would be ruined. And and when I seen Senator, the senator of Pennsylvania right now.
McCormick or Fetterman?
Fetterman. When I first seen him, I thought, this guy is bad for Pennsylvania. And I've been watching interviews lately, and this guy is like talking common sense.
How great is that? I mean, he went to meet with President Trump in Mar-a-Lago, and President Trump spoke on how impressed he was, how much of a common sense guy that he is, and really enjoyed having a family down at Mar-a-Lago as well. So I'm looking forward to see that. And even Senator McCormick, as the junior senator now, saying that he's going to have a really great relationship, working relationship with Senator Fetterman. So exciting to see that for the Commonwealth.
Oh, yeah. Very, very exciting. I couldn't believe that when I first seen him. I thought, I gotta say, I thought he was like some kind of nutcase or something stuff. And after a while, you know, it's like, this guy sounds, sounds serious, and he's going to be working with the Republicans and stuff, even though he's a Democrat. He sounds like a common sense Democrat. That's what.
You know, and it's a breath of fresh air considering sometimes you had the great Rick Santorum who was in office for a long time. But, you know, Arlen Specter sadly really was arguably a deep stater towards the end of his career, and really was someone who was serving the interest of the bloated bureaucracy of Washington, D.C., and not the wonderful residents of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I agree with you, yeah.
Sir, have a wonderful time today. Thanks for persevering through the weather, but us up originally from the north can handle this type of temperatures.
Yeah, you're right about that. I've been looking for you guys all day.
That's great. I'm glad we ran into you.
Yeah, me too. I kept looking, seeing somebody that, no, that's not RSPN.
Right.
You know, and then I just seen it. I was showing some lady the app, and I said, they're right down here. And I told my buddy, I said, I'm going down there and see if I can get an interview with him to talk to him. I said, because I've been wanting to talk to you guys, and it's like, you get to watch your Trump rallies and stuff over. I mean, everything is, you guys are great.
Oh, thank you so much. We just want to get the truth out there and hear from you great American people who really saved the country with your votes this time. This was truly a peaceful and patriotic retaking of the nation, a grassroots movement that our founders truly envisioned of active participation by citizens, truly democracy in action.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, watch that app when you're out here, and then you can look around the building, see where we're at.
I have been.
Well, enjoy today, sir. Absolutely. We'll see you very soon. And we'll continue down the road here as we keep going to see all of the different great people that are out here for the MAGA Rally 2025. The first one.
So right here on this chart here, you can see where it's pounding right here at the upper resistance line right here. It's green, and we need to stay green for the breakout to the upside. Right now, you can see where the selling pressure is in, and it moved the candle back down for that breakout. This is what you need, folks need. You need a green candle like this at the upper trend line for the breakout back up to $76. And this is what we're looking for. We got less than 3 minutes left in this candle for the breakout. Can we get a breakout out of the channel, bearish breakout, and then retest $76? Potentially to go higher. So this is exactly a good setup for a bearish breakout. Can we get this breakout right now on this 10-minute chart?
January 6th. Free J6ers.
We're going to free everyone who hasn't faced a speedy trial yet. So thanks for being in line, and we'll see you on the inside. All right. Everyone very excited.
I'm also a January 6th defendant.
Oh, oh, wow. Fantastic. Wow.
Yeah, just got off probation.
Wow.
October 28th.
Oh, amazing. God bless you. That's amazing.
Oh,
Sir.
you guys, we come from Australia.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes. Have you made it all the way from Australia for the inauguration?
Australia for the inauguration. We've been lined up here since 3 o'clock this morning. Massive Trump fans. We love Trump. I follow you guys in Australia. I subscribe to you.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for doing that.
One of my favorite, some actual real true news rather than all the fake news.
Absolutely. We want to get the truth out there. And tell us about what's going on down under with the policies there. We saw those COVID lockdowns. They're very similar to the blue states here in the United States. How are things in Australia, and how can we work together from the perspective of President Trump coming back into office, because we've had such strong, great relationships together, especially on trade?
I think that Australians have sort of woken up to COVID and the lies. People just won't take it again. If they said to us, okay, we're going to lock you down again, we would just say no. Right. We're not going to do it, because we were locked down really hard. Like, we weren't allowed to go out. We had to stay in our houses. We weren't even allowed to go out to the park. You know, like we were really locked down. So I think now, I just don't think that people won't put up with it again anymore. And we love Trump. Like, the average person loves Trump. Like, you know, like, even though it's like.
All right, on this candle right now, we got 20 seconds left. Let's see if we could have this bullish breakout right now on this upper channel. Looking for this bullish breakout. Let's see if we could run it up. We got less than 5 seconds left. It looks like it's going to close above it. Okay, close above that channel, and we should see a green candle popping up any second now. Still waiting for that close to happen and open. Don't know what's going on with this exchange. With this exchange, Gate.io did the close at $65. While we have OKX trading at $65. Let's go look at this at the other exchange. Right here, OKX. We're looking at OKX. It's in this descending trumpet, and it's trying to test the upper trend line, trying to test it for the bullish breakout. All right, the Gate.io just opened, and we're above the channel right there. We're above the channel for the bullish breakout. Candle was just green, turned red just this moment ago, turned red. Looking for that pump, that breakout. Right now you can see the volume. It's a battle right now between the bulls and the bears right at this second. Split decision. Looking for this breakout. This breakout should happen to the upside. And I'll leave it on this screen here, folks, so you can see the breakout. If it happens.
All of this. My friends, how long have you been out here today to see President Trump getting ready outside of this beautiful arena?
It's been 6 a.m. and we knew, I mean, Donald Trump in his truth social message said, get here early, and we follow what he says. Yeah.
Absolutely, and it's good advice to get that right seat, and sometimes we've seen throughout these rallies, sometimes people don't get into the stadium.
Exactly. We did not want to be, this is a historic day. We've got 24 hours left of the old administration, and we're going to be partying in there with the village people. I'm getting my YMCA dance ready and my Trump dance ready, and so it's going to be a great day, so you did not want to miss it.
How exciting is that the village people are going to perform their classic immortal YMCA live in person?
I mean, you got to leave it to Trump to plan it and to draw the kind of people that'll have this kind of party. But it is truly a time to party, but you can't plan it any better than. And I hear there's some other surprises in store for inside, maybe a statue and some other things. We'll have to see, but there's lots of anticipation for what he's going to say and what's going to happen.
I'm hearing somewhat of a background of the last decade of coming down that beautiful escalator with, of course, our wonderful First Lady, Melania Trump, and the mainstream media saying that he did not have a chance. And every once in a while, when I'm down in the dumps, I like to watch those videos of people like George Clooney and the likes saying that he'll never be president.
Yeah. Well, the Obama mic drop moment where he said, yeah, that he would never be president. But I just laugh at all those people. And, we'll have the last laugh, and the country will benefit from all of it. So we're just blessed by having him as our president.
Of course, we're honoring the life and legacy also of President Jimmy Carter, who was in his own right somewhat of a populist, not as successful as President Trump in what he was trying to accomplish. But we saw President Trump, President Obama having somewhat of a personal conversation. What do you think they might have been chatting about?
Oh, goodness. I've seen several memes joking about what they could have been talking about. But no, I just think that Trump's a sociable guy, and he's going to small talk it all the way. But they are in this small class of presidents, of people. And so there's things that they can relate to. But who knows? We'd love to be a fly on the wall, and maybe Trump someday will tell us.
Well, a small fraternity, of course, and perhaps this group of people, maybe the greatest rivalry you've seen in American politics, just given that there was a first lady there who ran for president herself. And then, of course, Kamala Harris being the nominee, really undercutting the current president in order to get up to that point. And that's something that the modern Democrat Party seems to do, is find weaknesses in their own and then replace that with perhaps even weaker people. President Trump able to show those differences and fight for the American people regardless of political ideology.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and you look at that, and the fact that they called Trump a threat to democracy, but yet they're the one that tried to force Kamala Harris down our throats. I mean, that was the threat to democracy. But it's going to take the Democrats a long time to come back from where they are, because they have totally just messed up everything, and Trump's taking us into a new era, a new golden age, and so it's going to be a great day for America.
What are you most looking forward to hearing today in his speech?
I just want to hear, what his plans are as far as, just moving the country forward and away from the directions, how he's going to undo, because you heard a lot of the sabotage that the Biden administration did. I'd love to hear how he's going to undo.
So we'll see how well this breakout does. Can we retest $76? And on this chart over here, broke out of this trumpet for the bearish breakout on this one here. Let's see if we can retest $82 on this platform here. $82. And right now with this breakout to the upside, the buyers are just not in. You can see where the volume down there is really low, and there's not enough buyers in the market. But on Gate.io, you can see you got the buyers in right here. The buyers are in to push the coin up, but it's not pumping. It's not pumping as it's what we expected. We got about 3 minutes left on this candle. I'll leave it on this chart so we can see if it can retest $76. $76.
The YMCA dance as we look forward to the doors opening. They should be opening relatively soon.
I appreciate everything and all of your support for President Trump from day one. You guys have been the backbone of getting the news out there when everybody else was shunning him. You said, no way, man, that's our president. And I appreciate that. You guys rock.
Well, you're more than welcome, because who really inspires our network here and everyone who works here is you, the American patriots, who chose to go in and peacefully and patriotically take their government back with their vote. Throughout the whole of human history, that's mostly done by means of violence. This group here, this large group of thousands and thousands of American patriots are here to support the peaceful transition of power. So it's a testament to all of you. And ma'am, what are you most excited to hear from President Trump today?
Correcting everything that's been done the past 4 years and getting back on the right track where he was before. Absolutely. So
it's a golden age for America. There's no question about that. Absolutely. Well, enjoy the rest of your time here and enjoy the rally and all the events today. Of course, we're hearing so much of the amazing God Bless America in the background by Lee Greenwood, and then also the singing of our national anthem by supporters here for President Trump. Of course, a rainy, cold day here in Washington, D.C., but my goodness gracious, it's going to be much colder tomorrow, so everything being moved on the inside. But we'd like to thank our sponsors here at Right Side Broadcasting. One of our favorites is Republican Red, and this is a great company. If you enjoy a Wine Wednesday or want to celebrate with your fellow patriots at home, we are celebrating truly a golden age in American culture. Whether you prefer white, red, or sparkling, Republican Red Winery has wine for you with labels that your conservative friends and family will love, and maybe even bring it over to a family member who might not like being conservative. Maybe it'll be a fun little gift around a birthday party or with the upcoming holidays of Easter and spring right around the corner, hopefully in a few weeks here. But Republican Red Winery was established in 2020 to give the GOP a way to signal their beliefs and inspire lively conversations. Since then, over 50,000 customers agree that the patriotic label.
So the upper channel did the breakout for the bullish breakout, but you can see the sellers. The sellers are just in there dumping the coin. We should have had this breakout, and it should have pumped up, but you can see people are just dumping the coin off right now at $65. $65. Dumping the coin.
For a MAGA rally, the first one of 2025, 24 hours. Your birthday? Oh my goodness. I think we need to sing happy birthday to this lovely Trump supporter here. Is everyone ready? Okay. Oh, absolutely. Okay, we ready? And what's your name?
Sherry.
Sherry. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sherry. Happy birthday to you.
God bless you. Happy birthday. That is the best. That really is the best birthday ever. What an exciting time. We'll keep talking to friends up and down the lines here on a rainy day in Washington. Sir, I am loving this outfit. This is incredible.
The golden age of America has begun.
It has, absolutely. We're just 24 hours away from President Trump taking that oath of office. How long have you been waiting in line today?
Since 3 o'clock this morning.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah, so it came all the way from Hollywood, California. Gotta, the show must go on.
Right, absolutely. A little bit more chilly up here compared to down there.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it's this is like I'm not used to it at all, so I've had to cover up.
How's everything been with the wildfires? Our thoughts and prayers out with our friends in the Golden State.
Slowly but surely, the wind is not as bad now, and the air is getting better. So.
Yeah, such a devastating thing in this. We've seen the failure of big government, and even Governor Newsom saying this to President Trump back in 2018, 2019, with the Northern California firefighters. He said, promises made, promises kept. Thank you for the FEMA funds. But yes, Mr. President, we have mismanaged our forests. And now you see with Karen Bass and the water reserves in Los Angeles, some really strange questions as to who's truly in charge in Southern California.
Really? I know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm born and raised in California all my life, and just to see now, I'm glad President Trump's going to be in office, and he'll help manage. I'm sure he'll manage.
Right, and we hope that we've seen a huge swing to the right in that 2024 election for California, and so the similarities between President Reagan and President Trump, now 40 years later, President Trump taking his second inaugural oath of office in the same Capitol Rotunda as the Gipper did.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a deja vu.
Right. Yeah, very similar. Both outsiders focus on saving the country. And, President Trump from New York and President Reagan from California. Perhaps we can have more of a red direction for both of those big, beautiful states because so many people's lives are depending on it.
Exactly. That's why I came in red today and, yeah, red tomorrow.
Absolutely. What are you most looking forward to hearing from President Trump today, sir?
Say that again?
What are you most looking forward to hearing from President Trump today?
Just prosperity and unity.
Right. Absolutely. And he talked about that as a preview of this.
All right, now we got to test at the top of the channel here for the bounce back up. Let's see if we can get that bullish momentum going. It's on the upper channel right now. On this exchange, 10-minute chart. Let's go to the next chart over. The next chart over on OKX. OKX, you can see where it's getting rejected right now, right here on this upper trend line. So it's getting rejected on this exchange while Gate.io is bouncing on top for the support right here. Let's see if we could get this coin pumped up. You can see the volume came in right here to push the coin up, but the sellers got control and pushed the coin back down for the inverted hammer. And right now, the pressure is still on the bulls. The pressure's still on. It's having a hard time to do the breakout. And here comes the bears, just pushing, knocking it back down. As long as it maintains this upper channel, we can still have a strong bullish momentum upwards. Let's see what happens in a few minutes. Like I said, folks, we're on the 10-minute chart on this one here.
Area, it's a little bit more blue now, but maybe that can change over time. Now you have, what has inspired you to come out to see President Trump today?
Well, I knew this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see President Trump here at the inauguration, the 60th presidential inauguration. So I wanted to be here in support of President Trump. I went to a couple of his rallies during the campaign season, and so I just did it because I knew I wouldn't get this again in my lifetime.
Absolutely. And what are you most looking forward to hearing from the next commander-in-chief today at this speech?
I'm waiting to hear about his plan to pardon the J6 Patriots. I'm also looking forward to, how he's going to get, everyday issues like healthcare, groceries, things that matter to me under control from the, rampant problems with the Biden-Harris administration. So I'm really looking forward to what he's got in store for us. We got one day to go. He takes over tomorrow. I think they're at the White House now cleaning it up, getting them moved in. So
about 24 hours away on the dot. And we know he's facing so much as he goes in. And we have this Israel and Hamas ceasefire that came into place this morning, but some questions still about Hamas really following through with obligations because they are a terrorist organization. But we are getting 3 Americans back, God willing, safe, and then 30 more in addition. Now in exchange, there's 700 Palestinian terrorists that will be released. But a rabbi speaking earlier this morning saying the Trump effect will be that President Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu will work together for the safety and prosperity of the region. So really these people...
Yeah, it's having a hard time to move upwards. You can see where the volume dropped low for the bulls. It's dropped really low. So the buying pressure is not in. Looks like it might get reversed and come back into this channel here. As we look at the other exchange, OKX on the 5-minute chart, you can see where it's getting rejected right now at the upper trend line. And you can see where the bulls, the volume was strong here, got the coin pumped up, but lost momentum at this candle right here and could never regain control on this period right here. And the selling pressure is back in driving it back into this descending trumpet.
I love you guys because you guys show all the rallies, you go to all the events, and you know, and it's not censored. Like, it's just, you guys are telling it like it is. It's amazing.
Well, happy to bring the truth to you, the American people, and thank you for supporting us. And that's rsbnetwork.com. If you have a few bucks to spare, we appreciate it because we are citizen journalists out there getting the truth to you, the American people. And thank you for using the app as well.
I am going to donate as soon as I get home. I am going to donate. How do people donate to you guys?
Yeah, it's right at rsbnetwork.com. That's the best way to do it. You can also go through the app, and you can also text 801-801 and go there and see RSBN. That's all you have to plug on in, and you will find all that information to donating. So thank you for your generosity. We do appreciate it.
Thank you so.
All right, this candle right here, we got less than 25 seconds left. Let's see if the next candle opens green for the push up. For the push up, for the retest, it's $76. $76. So far today, value loss was at 28% on this exchange. Other exchange was at 32%. Now it's trying to regain the bullish momentum upwards. And this candle here opened in red. We want to see that candle open in green and open in red. Not a good sign for the bulls. Not at all. Not a good sign. Waiting for the sell-off. Thinking there could be a sell-off sometime today on this coin. I'll be amazed if we do break $76 or $82 on another exchange today. Be very surprised. I think most of the people that got in, they got in way back down here. Way back down over here, while the coin, well, this coin just got listed when it was at $14, somewhere right around here, around $14, right around here, $14. Because you see, when they got this on their exchange, it was at 7 o'clock on the 18th, 7 a.m. on exchange. So people got in right around $14. Other people got in at less than that. Less than that. And we can see right now, there's no movement here. The coin right now is dead on this upper channel. If the bulls were in, this coin would have been pumping. But right now, it's not even pumping. It's doing nothing. It's like a dead token or coin, whatever you guys want to call this. It's not doing nothing here. Which on the other exchange here, it's moving. There's volume in here. It's moving, but not enough buyers in there buying it, by the hundreds. There are buyers coming in probably $50, $60, $100 at a time. And you can see where the selling pressure right here. It's on this upper trend line here. And it's trying to stay alive above this trend line for the bullish momentum upwards to $82. But right now, if it breaks it back into this trumpet here, we're going to fall. We're probably going to see $44 today. $44 today. So for the folks who bought on the top are $82, even over here at the top over here at $77, they might be holding this bag for a while. Right now, today, on these charts, I don't see any signs of a bullish momentum upwards. As the volume here is not as strong as the volume was, back here, over here. You can see where the volume died off, and it just could never regain the momentum upwards. So right now, we're in this trumpet here. It's testing the upper trend line here for the bullish breakout. We should have had a bullish breakout at this candle here, which we didn't, got rejected. Let me put a rejection. Let's see. We'll do the Wix. So got rejected at $67. Rejected right there. So we have rejection here, which back over here was support, was bouncing off, giving it nice support over here. And now it's resistance. So now the Trump coin has two resistance needs to break. Needs to break $67 for the upward movement. $82 for the rocket ship up to $100. $100. People think this coin's going up to $100. I don't see it. It's not in the chart. Today's loss value is 32% on this chart. And you can see where we're falling. We're falling right back into the channel on this chart right here. On this 5-minute chart, falling back into this trumpet, as we're calling it today, the trumpet. So we do have the selling pressure. And these are the people that probably got in back over here, where they pumped it up over here, or it got pumped up, came down, pumped up. These are the buyers here, probably are selling it here, trying to get the profit, because they don't believe in this coin. So if they do, they would hold it without selling it. And hopefully the people that bought on the top, you know, their lost value is at 32% right now. Right now, at this minute, it's less than that. Their lost value right now will be at 20% right now. 20%. But total lost values for today, 32%.
People is because of our great sponsors, and especially Americava Coffee. America is about to enter a golden age. Ann knows about this, and an age of prosperity and peace through strength and fact. And that golden age starts every morning with your cup of coffee. The Trump Gold Blend from Americava Coffee Company comes from Woke Free, America First, 100% made in the United States. It's Hawaiian coffee, and actually produced in the free state of Florida. This coffee is smooth, delicious, mold-free, 100% natural, and there's a blend for everyone, from the Let's Go Brandon Light Roast to the MAGA Nation. Trump team captain right here, and from the wonderful Silver State of Nevada. And of course, more fun activities in the background.
Oh, let me tell you something. This is where it's happening. If it's not in Nevada, it's in Washington, D.C. right now. We are so proud that we turned Nevada red, and it was the effort of so many of the Trump team. But canvassing, phone calling, just talking to I can't tell you guys.
And that's what you find if you're just tuning into Right Side Broadcasting, these MAGA rallies. So much love and joy and large crowds, people out here for hours, even in the cold, the heat, the rain, whatever it might be, and just having the best time.
Oh my goodness. And it's one huge party. We've been here since 5:30 this morning. And I'll admit, when it started raining and we thought it was going to snow, we weren't that happy, but we decided to start dancing. And so when you're dancing and
in Washington, D.C.?
I mean, in Washington, it's crazy. The energy is like nowhere else. You're not going to see anything like that in Canada. You know, it's the morale in Canada is very low. I'm a student, so when I go to school, we take Ubers. The Uber drivers, they're exhausted. Everywhere, everyone is like, the economy is just completely destroyed. So I mean, as it relates to Canada being a 51st state, I'm all in favor of it. Although it's probably the minority view.
Sponsors, Patriot Addict.
He knows that with strong foreign policy, as well as a very strong military, our adversaries are less likely to mess with us. And President Trump has already shown us on the national stage, the international stage as well, that America is back and America is stronger than ever. Not only does our commander-in-chief have that executive authority, now he has a Republican Senate, he has a Republican House. And that is a signal to the world that America was ready for change. We were tired of looking weak on an international stage, and President Donald J. Trump is changing the game for our country. On this hallowed ground, over 400,000 servicemen and women have been buried. And so it's a great reminder of freedom. It's not free. It comes at a great cost. And we are so blessed to live in this country. Only 4.5% of the entire world's population born and live in America. And now America has a strong commander-in-chief. We wouldn't be able to bring you this great coverage without our sponsors. We have amazing sponsors. And, you know, part of the deal living in America is we've got to pay taxes. Under Joe Biden, a lot of that money was squandered, as we know. But if you're somebody who does owe back taxes, we have a sponsor that can help you out. It's Tax Network USA, and they work really hard on your behalf. They know who to talk to, which levers to pull in order to get the IRS off your back. Although President Trump has proposed making sweeping changes to the IRS, it's going to take some time for him to execute his vision. So it's critically important to be on guard in the event that you may owe back taxes. You could face wage garnishments, frozen bank accounts, or even property seizures if you don't take action. Tax Network USA has helped taxpayers save over $1 billion in debt and filed over 10,000 tax returns, so they know exactly what they're doing. If you'd like more information, visit tnusa.com/RSBN or call 1-800-357-1547. They are fantastic. We have another great sponsor to tell you about. It's American Finance. Motorcade, we want to make sure. If you haven't had a chance to visit Arlington National Cemetery, I would encourage you to do so if you do make a trip to Washington, D.C., because you'll see rows and rows of tombstones, each with the names of our brave servicemen and women etched in, those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our country. 400,000 buried here. President Donald Trump is going to be just over the hill in moments once that motorcade comes through. We're going to continue to watch that for you. And we also know that the vice president is here as well. He just pulled up in his motorcade. We saw him pull up just moments ago. He's on military time. J.D. Vance is right on time. He arrived right when he was supposed to. Obviously serving as a Navy SEAL. He knows how important it means to serve our country. And to our great military members who are watching right now, our veterans, please remember, we appreciate you so much. Although the last administration didn't boost up the military as we all hoped that they would, especially because President Joe Biden has a son, Beau Biden, who served, I believe that President Donald J. Trump is going to turn things around and especially boost the morale of our servicemen and women, those overseas, those serving here at home. And I do believe that military recruitment will also go up. He will bolster our American military. So we continue to wait for that motorcade to come through. Obviously, when he's done here, he's headed over to that rally where Megan and Bobby were just bringing you those great reports. Today is not an ideal weather day. It is freezing cold. We just had a wintry mix of rain and snow come through here. Nonetheless, we're still excited because we know that change is coming. Change is coming to this country that we have been waiting for, that we've been praying for For 4 long years, President Donald Trump has laid out his plan, how he is going to make America great again. And so far, he has lived up to every expectation. We saw the ceasefire. We saw what's happening in Gaza right now. And as of this morning, that ceasefire, the first phase of a 3-part agreement, went into effect. That's amazing that that was able to happen. Now, we're going to have to wait and see. The ceasefire doesn't exactly mean that the conflict is over, but there will be 3 phases carried out, and we do understand that the first phase is going smoothly. In the coming weeks, Israel and Hamas will sit down and figure out how the next 2 phases will look. But we are told that 33 hostages will be released. 33 hostages that have been in captivity, who were taken on that fateful day on October 7th. 33 will be released. And that would not have happened without President Trump, even though President Joe Biden did try to take credit for it. All right, I'm going to step out of the way because the man, our hero, is going to be coming in soon. It's not just the conflict that we're watching, of course, between Israel and Hamas. We are also watching what's happening very closely between Russia. We've been watching Russia, and we've been watching a war that we continue to pump billions and billions of dollars to. Here he comes. I see the flashing lights in the background there. President Trump is going to be here in just moments, and you can see that there is a heavy police presence accompanying him. Now, when it comes to our future with our foreign adversaries, we know that President Trump has had a relationship with Vladimir Putin in the past. I do believe that he's going to be able to end that conflict as well, something that we're all excited about. I know that he recently got off the phone, a very productive phone call with Xi Jinping. They talked about TikTok, of all things, which has gone dark. They also talked about foreign relations going forward, and we do know that the vice president of China is going to be here for the very first time. A senior Chinese official will be at an American president's inauguration. That is a huge signal of peace through strength as well, what we were promised by President Donald J. Trump. We're very excited to see him as he comes through in just moments now. You can see the beginning of that motorcade. There are also people, spectators, lining the streets to see President Trump. They want to catch a glimpse of him if they can. We know that the inauguration had to be moved indoors, and that's completely understandable. But for President Trump to make his first stop here in Washington, D.C. at Arlington, it speaks volumes. The tradition of wreath laying by presidents, it began with Warren G. Harding in 1921 during the dedication of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, and every president has participated in the meaningful act. Arlington National Cemetery is our greatest treasure, and it's something that we should all keep at the forefront of our minds because we are so blessed to live in this country. And keeping our mind on the eternal as opposed to what's right in front of us is key in this life. It's so easy to get caught up in simple conflicts that don't even matter. President Trump will lay a wreath here in just moments to honor that debt of service that the men and women buried here, how they sacrificed their freedom. He will honor them. And Arlington is a beautiful place. It's just a gorgeous landscape that you'll find here, marble buildings, structures here to honor our fallen soldiers. Our Commander-in-Chief, President Trump, who will be sworn in tomorrow, less than 24 hours away. As we know, he faced 2 would-be assassins. He recognizes the position he is stepping into comes with a great risk. Nonetheless, even with what seems like a perpetual target on his back, he fights for us. Arlington reminds us that life is precious, life is fleeting. We need to hold those that we love closely and pay honor to those who have committed a great debt to this country. And they put it all on the line to keep America great, to make America great, because they love their family, they love their freedom, and they love their country. That's what motivates people to sign up for the military. Our military today is a voluntary act. If someone was going to sign up for the military, it's voluntary. You see, we have a helicopter there sweeping the perimeter, making sure everything looks good, making sure everything is safe. And it's just a beautiful ceremony that's beginning. As President Trump pays tribute to these great men and women, it shows us that he, as our commander-in-chief, is going to take every American life, every American military member's life very seriously. He does not want to pull us into conflicts that put our men and women at risk unless he has to. Of course, we're still the most powerful military in the entire world. And he now is the commander-in-chief of the American Armed Forces. The traditional wreath laying is a beautiful sight to behold. As we talked about, every president has done it, but President Trump has made quite a few trips out here to Arlington. He governs our country. He did last time, and we're hoping that he'll do so again. In fact, we can pretty confidently say he will. Peace through strength. As he bolsters our armed forces, as he bolsters our foreign policy, we are going to be safer as a whole country. In short, I can tell you, because he is going to be pulling up here in just a moment, the wreath-laying ceremony is a profound act of remembrance and gratitude, but I do think now that he's had the 2 attempts on his life, it's going to mean quite a bit more, especially when he goes by John F. Kennedy's gravesite with that eternal flame burning. John F. Kennedy assassinated far too soon. We lost him far too soon at the hands of an assassin, and we've had 2 attempted assassinations on our President Trump. And he, of course, is serving this country. Just stepping in as president is an act of service. He doesn't have to do it. He's told us many times he could be out on the beach. He could be enjoying retirement. But he chooses to serve our great country. I do feel a lot more comfortable now that I see all the security that he's surrounding himself with. I liked seeing the helicopter come through, making sure that everything's safe. I'm sure the eyes are all over this location right now. Secret Service members doing their job very well. Just to get in here this morning, we had to go through quite an extensive security sweep, and it makes me feel good every time because President Donald J. Trump, we need to keep him safe. We need to keep him safe at all costs. And I love seeing people coming together as a community surrounding him with protection. We know he has God's protection. That's why he survived. He took a bullet for us. He turned his head just a little bit to look at that picture behind him, the graph behind him, and his life was spared. There's a reason for everything that happens. There are no coincidences in this life. And there's a reason why he's stepping in at such a time as this, as our 47th president, soon to be sworn in less than 24 hours now. This is also a gorgeous, gorgeous day out here. I mean, once that rain stopped, things really put into perspective. It's not bad. Tomorrow is going to be brutally cold. Tomorrow, we're expecting a high temperature of around 21 degrees. Wind chills are going to be severe, wind chill below 0. So it's going to be a really rough day to be outdoors. Nonetheless, we're still going to be providing you with excellent coverage. We brought all of our warm gear just to make sure that you don't miss a moment of it. So stay with us on RSBN, and thank you so much for joining us, especially for a time-honored tradition such as this. The wreath-laying ceremony typically doesn't get a reporter talking about what's happening, dedicated to just telling you about how precious Arlington Cemetery is to this country. But RSBN wanted to make sure that I was here today before President Trump arrives to set the stage, to pay tribute to the men and women who make this country great, who put everything on the line for us. And, you know, life is about so much more than wealth and power and beauty and the things that are so fleeting in this world that we feel like we have to go after and chase. And this ground, this sacred ground beneath me, is a constant reminder. You can look in every direction, and there's rows and rows of tombstones. I think that if you were to come here, if you haven't had a chance to be out here before, you would really see what I'm talking about. Just driving past doesn't do it justice. You actually have to come in and see the rows and rows of tombstones and the people who sacrificed for our country. America is the land of the free and the home of the brave. And now we have a brave leader that we have been lacking for the last 4 years. as we have one leader who moves out after kicking open our southern boundary, opening up that border for 20 million illegal migrants, turning that border into a super highway for fentanyl smuggling. He's putting Americans at risk. Donald J. Trump wants to make sure that we're safe. And it's the people around him. It's the Secret Service. It's the members of the military. It's our police officers. Those who have been treated poorly under this administration, the Biden administration, those are the ones who are going to keep him safe, because he will restore law and order to this country. And we desperately need law and order in this country. You think back to the riots that were happening in cities like Seattle, like Portland, and the way that our officers were treated during that time. Donald J. Trump's not going to allow that to happen. Unfortunately, in California, Governor Gavin Newsom has allowed for some terrible actions to occur. People just being able to perform smash and grabs, walk into a store, take $1,500 worth of goods, pay no penalty for it. Donald J. Trump is not going to let that happen. And we saw President Biden, he just pardoned quite a few criminals who definitely did not deserve to be pardoned. He gave Hillary Clinton a Medal of Freedom. He gave George Soros a Medal of Freedom. President Donald J. Trump is going to give that Medal of Freedom to somebody likely who has served this country in a great capacity, possibly putting their life on the line. Not a man like George Soros, who put people like Alvin Bragg into a place where they could weaponize the justice system. So I will say this, as we wait for President Donald J. Trump, he can't be inaugurated soon enough. And I am a meteorologist, and I do know the weather is going to be harsh tomorrow, but all of us kind of have in the back of our mind, was it a security threat? Or was it truly the weather? I will say this, wind chills are going to be dangerously cold, but at the end of the day, we know that he has a target on his back. We know that our foreign adversaries right now are lining up in order to make a good relationship, to develop a strong relationship with Donald J. Trump, because they know that the threat of tariffs, economic turmoil coming their way, if they continue to push America around. But that comes with a great cost. And we also know that many people in this country still haven't been able to see him for who he is. Somebody who wants to make this country great, someone who cares deeply about this country. He's getting toward the point in his life where he doesn't need to store any more wealth. He's doing this out of love. And I don't know why it's so hard for so many to understand why he is doing this for us. But he's doing it out of love of country. He loves his family. You think about the next generation. I have a 5-year-old son. What would this country have looked like if Kamala Harris were to step in as the commander-in-chief? If she were to be the one coming here today to lay the wreath at Arlington National Cemetery? It would have been a much different America. Now, the America that he is inheriting is quite different than the America that he inherited back in 2016. Our country is at odds. We have fighting right here within the limits of America. You don't have to go outside of our borders. We're fighting plenty here. But a place like Arlington Cemetery should be a unifying location. It should be one that we can all be appreciative of, something that we can all look at, take a look around. This is all for us. This is from the American military, the strongest military of all time. And I think about God, and I love God, and I know a lot of our viewers do as well. And staying kingdom-minded is so important. And there are soldiers watching us right now from heaven who paid that ultimate price. I think about President Trump bringing hope back to America. Nobody's going to push this man around. He picked Pete Hegseth for a reason to be the Secretary of Defense. And all the military members that I've had a chance to talk to, our great veterans, have said to me that they're happy with that selection. And they know how the chain of command works. They know how the military works. And for them, the people, everyday American people, those who have served our country, but they're not famous, those are the ones who have said they like Pete Hegseth. They think that he is the right man for the job. You look at Marco Rubio. Wow. He's impressive. An amazing Secretary of State. We are going to have the strongest administration that this country has ever seen. President Donald J. Trump is going to be able to take the people that he has tapped to serve on his cabinet, to serve in senior positions, and really make a difference, not just for us, not just for future generations of Americans. He's going to make the world safe. I remember going to rallies and talking to people from countries like Japan, from South Korea even, and they were so happy because this country was going in the direction of socialism, and then communism comes rather easily once you start to move towards socialism. That's what was happening to our country. President Donald J. Trump came in, he put a hard stop in for all of us so we don't have to worry about turning into a communist country. But a lot of the people that we spoke to from these various countries, especially those from South Korea, they were the ones very concerned about us going in that direction. So goes America, so goes the world. Here comes that helicopter again, making another sweep. And you can see the wind is not so gusty. Sometimes when the wind is bad, you don't get a nice, clear shot, or you don't even actually get to see that helicopter lift off the ground. Tomorrow, part of the inaugural ceremonies, President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump will get together, and we will get to see them take off in the helicopter if the weather holds up. Of course, that's something we're going to have to watch very closely for because it is going to be gusting. And after he has his inaugural speech, he makes his speech, which I know that foreign policy is going to be a big part of that speech, sending a strong message to the world who will be watching in that speech. He's going to have the dignitaries right there in a very intimate setting. And of course, we will be there to capture it for you. So make sure that you tune into RSBN on YouTube so that you don't miss a moment of the action with us. We're going to carry you through the entire inauguration, and then we're going to end the evening at the inaugural ball, the Commander-in-Chief ball. We will be there. We'll get to see Melania and President Donald J. Trump together for that first dance. Now, just to make sure you're aware of what's happening here, we are going to take you back to that rally because that's exactly where President Donald J. Trump is headed after he comes here to Arlington Cemetery to lay the wreath in traditional style, just like many presidents before him have done so. We do have a camera at the top of the hill where he's going to lay that wreath, and so we'll be able to bring you perfect coverage, show you the sights, show you the emotion in his face. We had a chance to see him get on to Air Force, or actually, yeah, it was Air Force One. It wasn't Trump Force One yesterday. It was Air Force One that brought him here to Washington, D.C. We had a chance to watch him climb the stairs and get on the plane yesterday. And you should have seen his face because it wasn't a typical Donald Trump smile. It was a face of that reflected humility. It reflected genuine happiness. And that is the glimpse of him that we caught right before he got on that plane. This country is much different than it was in 2016. And he is a different man as well. And his heart is in the right place. And we're so excited about his presidency. Now, we'd hope this isn't the last rally that he has, and knowing him, it probably won't be, but there is a chance that it could be the last Trump rally. So many of our viewers were right along with us on the road as we went from Trump rally to Trump rally. I know I covered 18 events personally, and each time he gave a different speech. There was always a little something in there that he unfolded for us, part of what he wanted to do to make this country great. And now, being in Washington, D.C., and speaking with members of Congress, it sounds as though he's going to be able to get a lot of what he promised us on the campaign trail included in that reconciliation package, that one big, beautiful bill that he's always talking about. So we are excited to see everything that he's promised us come to fruition. I want to tell you about another one of our great sponsors, and this is one that has actually